Everybody, welcome to another Taste of Terry. Haven't done a lot of videos lately, but I've been doing a lot of live. Check me out, like my page on Facebook, Taste of Terry, of course. They're pretty funny lives I do. The videos, I keep them up, so you're able to see them even after I'm done. Today, we're gonna make some really neat little pepperoni balls. Okay, I got some dough here from, as always, the Walmart dough, $1.38. Got pepperoni. Pepperoni is leftover, actually, from doing other recipes. And we did have a cheese tray for a family reunion. We had a bunch of pepperoni left over. Mozzarella cheese. They were 4 for $10 at Tops. Melted about 3 tablespoons of butter. Gonna need some garlic powder, some Italian seasonings. And I have one Apollo over here begging for food. Okay, I've already preheated the oven. Preheat the oven about 425. It says it right on the package. Now, I've done it at 350, 375. But I'm going to go 425 on this one. We'll get it done quick. Take this, give it a little smack. Open it up, and there's your dough. Look at that. It's just pizza dough in a roll. Everything comes in a roll or on an app or whatever nowadays, huh? You unroll it. We can stretch it out a little bit. Okay, I'll move the butter up here. The burgers aren't on. And we're going to stretch it out just a little bit. As you can see, I've stretched it out. Now I take it out of the fridge and let the dough warm up, okay? Because it's easier to roll out and stretch and do what you want with it. Okay? You're going to make a few pizza balls out of this, okay? Use pepperoni and some mozzarella. So, I have a cup. See how big the cup is? And I'm going to use that. And I'm going to make a cutout. And we'll just keep making little cutouts with a cup. Now, if you don't have a cup, and they don't have to be perfectly round like these kind of are. If you don't have a cup, just use a knife. Because you can make them square if you want. So watch, I'll cut a couple of square ones. Go about from here to here. And cut them across, okay? But at any rate, here, I'll make another square one up here. Because you're just going to roll them into balls anyhow, okay? So I'm going to do that one here. And that didn't cut well. But that's why I have a knife here, just to help cut them out a little better, okay? So, and then up here, I am just going to cut this out. Here, here, here. And there we go, okay? Now, this one up here, we'll do a cup here. There we go. If you twist it a little bit, it'll cut right through that dough. Okay. With the squares, it's kind of easier in a way because you just cut them out in the squares. You don't have to worry about the round cups. But this looks kind of neat. So I got the dough already cut out. We're going to stretch it a little bit. We're going to set her back down. We'll flip this over. Okay. Take a couple pieces of pepperoni. I got 2 pieces of pepperoni stuck on there. We're going to make it 3. We're going to stick a little bit of mozzarella cheese on it. In it too. Just a little bit. Just a pinch, because these aren't that big, okay? You get the mozzarella cheese on it. Stretch it out and roll it up, okay? Roll it up there like that, but then tuck it under, but then we're going to just roll it into a ball. Okay? You see how that is? I just roll it into a ball. Now, you're going to put the fatter part of the dough side down onto a cookie sheet, okay? Let's try it with a square one, okay? Why not? It's hip to be square. I'm going to take like 3 pieces of pepperoni. You can see it works just as good with the squares, okay? But if you want to have fun making them with the kids, make them with a cup, just for the fun of it, you know? Kids like doing it. It's like cutting out cookies, okay? And then you just fold it over kind of like so. Fold it over like you're wrapping a present. tuck it all in together. Going to roll it up a little bit in your hand. And on the thing it goes. Okay, so I got a few of these I'm going to make. I showed you how to do that part. We're going to pause the video to save you some time, and I'm going to make the rest of them. Be right back. As you can see, there's a dozen pizza balls. You get that about out of a roll. And now we're going to the next step. Now, one's really big. That's okay. It don't make a difference. Next step, before we put them in the oven, we got some melted margarine, about 3 tablespoons. Might be a little less than that, but I got about 3 in there. I use margarine. You can use butter. So what we're going to do is put some butter or margarine on top of these. Let me get some more. Now, if you don't have a brush, just use, if you don't have a brush, just use a spoon, you know. You don't have to use a brush. One thing, if you're going to do them in circles, by the way, like I showed you in the beginning, which I choose, you know, you can do the squares. It does the same thing. I like using a cup just to show you another way of doing it and maybe make it fun for the kids, you know, if you want to do this with your kids. But if you use a square, you don't usually need a rolling pin afterwards. Okay. In this case, though, because I did some in circles, I used the rolling pin to roll it out. And of course, you got a little margarine left over, no big deal. Once that's done, take a little garlic powder, sprinkle it over everything. Just a little, we don't want a lot on there. Okay, take a little garlic powder, we'll sprinkle it all over. Wait, a little more on that one. Okay, good. Then we're going to take some Italian seasonings, and we're going to sprinkle some of them on there, okay? Now you want to shake this as you're doing back and forth like I'm doing it, because there's all different seasonings in here. Italian seasonings are different Italian seasonings, so you want to sprinkle it, kind of shaking it back and forth, so you get a mixture of seasonings on them, not just one. Whatever fits through the hole the most, okay, or happens to be on the top. I actually, before I use these, a lot of times, I just give it a good shake, you know. Okay, ready to go in the oven. So we're going to take these, taste the terry, like, share, subscribe as always. We're going to take these, put these in the oven. We'll be right back. And yum. How do those look, huh? Okay, so we made our little pizza balls there, pepperoni balls, whatever you want to call them. Pizza knots, pizza balls, garlic, whatever. You name them, whatever you please. So, you know, we'll take them off of here. Here's a little tiny one. But sometimes the cheese comes out, but that's okay. Because you didn't lose, as you can see, there's not much missing here. I always like to put them cheese side down. Okay. There's that big one we made. Okay. We take this one here. I'm going to stick it on the mat real quick because it is hot. Now, I like having it with some pizza sauce. Caught it on sale, $1.02. Or some marinara sauce. Okay. Have it, you know, marinara sauce is good, pizza sauce. If you don't want any sauce, just eat it the way it is. Now, if you want to put mushrooms in these, maybe, or, you know, sausage. When you do a sausage with them, though, ouch, it's not a hard surface. I got to put it on the pan. I hate cutting them on my pans, but got no choice. I want to cut it so you get a look at it. Oh, yeah. So, if you use sausage, make sure the sausage drains good. But if you're just using pepperoni, it's not so bad. I'm going to get you up here where you can see the inside of that. Oh, yummy. And there you go. Another taste of Terry. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. And don't forget, my Facebook Live. Like me on Facebook. Taste of Terry. Live 6:30 p.m. every Thursday. Have a good day.